Stop everything. Right now. This very second. Because what I'm about to reveal in the next 20 minutes is not just a message, it's a divine timestamp that's been set in the spiritual realm specifically for you. Tonight. At exactly 11:11 p.m. Your phone will receive a message, a call, a notification, something digital, that will completely alter the trajectory of your life. This is not superstition. This is not coincidence. This is divine orchestration. The number 1111 is not random, it's heaven's way of getting your attention. It's the universe's alarm clock. It's God's signal that something significant is about to break through from the invisible realm into your visible reality. And tonight, at that precise moment, you will receive communication that answers the question you've been asking, exposes the truth you've been seeking, or reveals the person you've been wondering about. But here's what makes this terrifying and miraculous at the same time: the message coming to you at 11:11 tonight is not from who you think. It's not from the person you're expecting. It's not the content you're hoping for. By the end of this message, you will discover that the communication arriving at 11:11 p.m. tonight is from your identity will be revealed at the perfect moment. When that phone vibrates, when that screen lights up, when you see what appears, you will have a choice. Read it or ignore it. Respond or delete it. Face the truth or run from it. But understand this, divine appointments have expiration dates. 11:11 tonight is your window. Miss it, dismiss it, or ignore it, and you might wait months or years for this level of clarity again. Right now, as you're hearing this, your spirit already knows something is coming. You've been restless today. You've been checking your phone more than usual. You've had unexplainable anxiety or anticipation. That's because your soul is sensing the approaching breakthrough. Your spiritual receptors are picking up on the frequency of revelation that's about to download at 11:11. Before we unveil who the message is from and what you must do 3 things immediately. Like this video right now to align yourself with the 11:11 frequency of divine revelation. Subscribe and activate all notifications because what happens after tonight requires continued guidance. Type 11:11 I'm ready in the comments, declare your readiness to receive truth at the appointed hour. Stay until the final second because after the reveal, I will direct you to a second video exposing the 11:11 code, what angel numbers are really telling you about your destiny, the spiritual mathematics of divine communication. Section 1, the spiritual significance of 11:11. Before I reveal who's sending the message tonight, you need to understand why 11:11 specifically. This is not New Age mysticism, this is ancient spiritual principle that appears throughout scripture and human history. The biblical meaning of 11. In biblical numerology, the number 11 represents disorder and incompleteness. It's 1 more than 10, which represents divine completeness. Transition and judgment. 11th hour equals last chance. Revelation and chaos meeting, things hidden coming to light. When 11 appears twice, 11:11, it creates what spiritual teachers call a master number, a moment when the veil between the spiritual and physical realms becomes thin enough for divine communication to break through clearly. The Islamic perspective. The Quran teaches in Surah Al-Hijr 15:21, and there is not a thing but that with us are its depositories, and we do not send it down except according to a known measure. Everything has divine timing. Allah sends messages at measured moments. 11:11 is one of those measured moments, a timestamp of divine precision. Your personal 11:11 experiences. Think back. How many times in the last month have you randomly looked at your clock exactly at 11:11? Morning or night? Digital clock, phone screen, car dashboard. You've seen it repeatedly. That wasn't coincidence. That was heaven training your attention. That was the spiritual realm preparing you to pay attention at the exact right moment. Every time you saw an 11:11 before, tonight was a rehearsal, a drill, a practice alert. But tonight? Tonight is the real thing. Tonight the message actually arrives. The signs you've been receiving. In the last 48 hours, you've also noticed unusual silence from someone who usually contacts you regularly. A specific person keeps coming to your mind for no clear reason. Dreams featuring phones, messages, or communication breakdowns. Anxiety about checking your phone, like you're expecting something. The urge to reach out to someone but you've been resisting. These are pre-signals. The spiritual equivalent of thunder before lightning. Something is about to strike. The nature of divine messages. When God sends a message at a divine timestamp like 11:11, it's never casual. It's never small talk. It's always one of three things. 1. Revelation, a hidden truth being exposed. 2. Direction, a clear answer to your question. 3. Warning, an alert about something you need to know. Tonight's 11:11 message is one of these three. And based on the spiritual frequency I'm sensing as I deliver this message to you, it's primarily revelation, something hidden is about to surface. The spiritual preparation. Between now and 11:11 p.m. tonight, do these things. Silence distractions, don't be in loud environments at 11:11. Be somewhere you can immediately focus when the message comes. Pray for discernment, Allah, give me wisdom to recognize divine communication. Give me courage to face whatever truth is revealed. Give me clarity to know how to respond. Keep your phone accessible, don't let your battery die. Don't put your phone on Do Not Disturb. Don't be in a situation where you can't check it immediately. Stay spiritually alert, don't be drunk, high, or in any altered state that would cloud your judgment when the message arrives. If you're committing to being ready at 11:11 tonight, type "I'll be watching" in the comments. Section 2, the 3 types of 11:11 messages. Now let me prepare you for what kind of message might arrive at 11:11 tonight. There are 3 distinct categories, and you need to recognize which one is yours. Message type number 1, the confession. This is when someone who has been hiding truth finally breaks and confesses. The message will say something like, "I need to tell you something I should have told you a long time ago. I can't keep this secret anymore. You deserve to know. I'm so sorry. There's something you need to know about me /someone." Who sends confession messages? Someone who betrayed you who finally feels conviction. Someone who's been lying about their feelings for you. Someone who witnessed something about you and stayed silent. Someone who's been carrying guilt about their role in your pain. How to recognize it? Your stomach will drop when you read the first line. You'll immediately know this is serious and life-altering. Message type number 2, the confrontation. This is when someone who has been building up courage finally addresses you about something. The message will be direct, possibly aggressive, or surprisingly vulnerable. We need to talk about what you did. I know the truth now. How could you? I'm done pretending everything is fine. Here's what I really think. Who sends confrontation messages? Someone you hurt who's finally ready to express it. Someone who discovered your secret. Someone who's been observing your behavior and reached their limit. Someone who loves you but can't watch you self-destruct anymore. How to recognize it? The tone will be intense from the first sentence. You might feel defensive before you finish reading. Message type number 3, the divine appointment. This is when someone reaches out seemingly randomly, but it's actually divinely orchestrated timing. The message might seem casual. "Hey, I was just thinking about you." Random question, but. I know this is out of the blue, but. Who sends appointment messages? Someone from your past re-entering at exactly the right moment. Someone you need to meet who's being divinely directed to you. Someone who has an answer, resource, or connection you need. Someone whose life is about to intersect with yours in significant ways. How to recognize it? The casualness of the message will contrast with the intensity of the timing. You'll feel a strange certainty that this random message is anything but random. The Quran's teaching on messages. In Surah Yusuf, the prophet Yusuf Joseph sent a message to his brothers through a planted cup. That message, the discovery of the cup, revealed everything and changed the entire family dynamic. One message. One moment. Everything shifted. Your 1111 message has the same potential. One text. One call. One DM. Everything changes. The false message trap. Here's a warning, not everything that arrives at 1111 is your divine message. The enemy knows about divine timestamps too. He might send a distraction message at 1111 to pull your attention away from the real message that comes at 1112 or 1113. How to know which message is real? The real one will stir your spirit, not just your emotions. The real one will feel right even if the content is difficult. The real one will align with questions you've been asking God. The real one will come from someone significant, not random. If you're asking God for discernment about tonight's message, type "Give me wisdom" in the comments. Section 3, Who the message is from. Now we arrive at the critical revelation. Who is sending the 1111 message tonight? Let me break down the most likely senders based on the spiritual frequency I'm sensing. Scenario number 1, it's from your ex. Not just any ex. The ex. The one you thought you were over but still occasionally wonder about. The one whose chapter you thought was closed but never felt fully complete. Tonight at 11:11, they're going to reach out because they're in crisis and you're the only person they trust to tell. They've realized something about your relationship they didn't see before. They're about to make a major life decision and need closure with you first. They've been stalking your social media and something you posted triggered them to finally reach out. What the message might reveal. I was wrong about us. I need you to know what really happened back then. I never stopped. Scenario number 2, it's from your hidden enemy. Someone who's been smiling in your face but working against you behind your back. Tonight, they're either confessing because guilt is destroying them, accidentally revealing themselves through a message meant for someone else, reaching out with fake concern but you'll finally see through it, sending something that will expose their true nature. What the message might reveal. Information they shouldn't know proving they've been monitoring you. A tone that doesn't match their usual persona. A request that reveals their true motive. An invitation that's actually a trap you'll now recognize. Scenario number 3, it's from your divine assignment. This is the person God has assigned to your life for this season. Could be your future spouse reaching out for the first time or re-entering your life. A mentor or guide who has answers you need. A business partner or collaborator who will help you build your purpose. A friend who will become family. What the message might reveal. Unusual familiarity despite limited interaction. Questions or statements that feel prophetic. Synchronicities you can't explain, they mention something you just prayed about. An invitation that feels like destiny. Scenario number 4, it's from your family member with a secret. Someone in your bloodline who's been carrying a family secret that affects you. Tonight they're finally ready to tell you truth about your birth, parentage, or family history. Information about inheritance, property, or family resources. Confession about something they did that impacted your life. Warning about another family member who's dangerous. What the message might reveal. There's something about our family you need to know. I should have told you this years ago. Mom/dad made me promise not to tell you, but. Scenario number 5, it's from your spiritual guide. Someone who operates in spiritual authority over your life, maybe a religious leader, a mentor, an elder, who has received revelation about you. Tonight they're reaching out because God told them to check on you at this specific time. They had a dream or vision about you. They've been praying for you and received specific direction to contact you. They have a prophetic word that must be delivered tonight. What the message might reveal. God laid you on my heart tonight. I don't usually do this, but I felt strongly I should reach out. I had a dream about you and I need to tell you what I saw. The most likely scenario. Based on the collective spiritual energy I'm sensing, the most likely scenario is a combination. You might receive multiple messages around 11:11. One might be a distraction. One might be the real divine communication. You'll need to discern which is which. If you sense who the message is from, type "I know who it is" in the comments, but don't name them publicly, keep it between you and God. Section 4, How to Respond. Now let me prepare you for how to respond when the 11:11 message arrives. This is critical because your response determines whether this becomes a breakthrough or just another missed opportunity. Rule number 1, don't respond immediately. When the message arrives at 11:11, your first instinct will be to respond instantly. Don't. Take these steps. Step 1, read it fully without interruption. Step 2, screenshot it. You'll want to remember the exact wording later. Step 3, put the phone down for at least 5 minutes. Step 4, pray, Allah, give me wisdom to respond correctly. Show me what's true and what's manipulation. Step 5, reread the message looking for hidden meanings or red flags. Step 6, then and only then, craft your response. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught, when one of you is angry, let him remain silent. This applies to all intense emotions. The 11:11 message will trigger intense emotion, shock, joy, fear, anger, hope. Don't respond from that emotional spike. Rule number 2, recognize manipulation versus truth. Not every confession is genuine. Not every apology is real. Not every "I miss you" means they've changed. Look for these authenticity markers. Real messages include specific acknowledgement of wrong done, I lied about. Not just "I'm sorry." No blame shifting, I was wrong, not I was wrong but you. Vulnerability without manipulation, I'm struggling, not I'm dying without you. Clear communication, direct, not vague or cryptic. Respect for your time and space, I understand if you need time, not I need an answer now. Fake messages include love bombing after long silence, you're my everything, from someone who ghosted you. Crisis urgency, I need you right now, when they had months to reach out. Guilt trips, after all we've been through, you owe me. Vague emergencies, something happened and only you can help. Testing the waters, hey stranger, from someone who hurt you deeply. Rule number 3, guard your vulnerability. The 11:11 message might open old wounds or create new hope. In that vulnerable state, you might share too much too fast. Make promises you can't keep. Agree to meetings that aren't safe. Reopen doors that should stay closed. Trust too quickly. Protect yourself. If it's an ex reaching out, don't immediately agree to meet. If it's a family member confessing, don't commit to keeping more secrets. If it's someone new, don't overshare your life story in the first conversation. Rule number 4, verify before you trust. If the message contains information, confessions, warnings, revelations, verify it before acting on it. People lie. People exaggerate. People manipulate through partial truths. If they confess someone betrayed you, get confirmation before confronting. If they warn you about danger, look for corroborating evidence. If they claim feelings for you, watch if their actions match their words in the coming days. If they offer opportunities, research before committing. Rule number 5, set boundaries immediately. Your response to the 11:11 message should include clear boundaries. I appreciate you reaching out. I need time to process this. I'll respond when I'm ready. I hear what you're saying. Moving forward, I need specific boundary. Thank you for the confession. I need space right now. I'll contact you if/when I'm ready to discuss this. I'm open to conversation, but it needs to be in person/in writing/with a third party present. Don't let the intensity of the moment make you abandon self-protection. Rule number 6, invite God into the conversation. Before you send your response, pray over it. Ask, is this response honoring to you? Am I responding from wisdom or emotion? Is this creating healthy boundaries or enabling dysfunction? What do you want me to say, God? Some of you will need to respond with grace, some with boundaries, some with silence. Let the Spirit guide your specific response. If you're committing to responding wisely tonight, type "I'll respond with wisdom" in the comments. Section 5, after the message dash. Now let me prepare you for what happens after the 11:11 message. Because the message itself is just the beginning, what follows determines whether this becomes breakthrough or breakdown. Scenario number 1, they confess and you must decide. If the 11:11 message is a confession of feelings, of wrongdoing, of truth, you now have a decision. Do you forgive? Forgiveness doesn't mean reconciliation. You can forgive someone and still keep them out of your life. Do you reconcile? If they hurt you before, has anything actually changed? Confession without transformation is just information. Look for evidence of real change, not just remorseful words. Do you retaliate? This is your test. Will you use their confession to hurt them back? Will you expose them publicly? Or will you handle it with the maturity that demonstrates your spiritual growth? The Quran teaches in Surah Ash-Shura 42:40, the recompense for an evil is an evil like thereof, but whoever pardons and makes reconciliation, his reward is with Allah. You have the right to justice, but mercy carries divine reward. Scenario number 2, they reveal something that changes everything. If the 11:11 message contains information that shifts your understanding of yourself, your past, your relationships, you'll go through stages. Shock days 1 to 3, you can't believe it. You might read the message repeatedly, questioning if it's real. Anger days 4 to 7, you'll be furious, at them for hiding it, at yourself for not knowing, at God for letting you live in ignorance. Grief week 2 to 3, you'll mourn the version of reality you thought was true. This is normal and necessary. Acceptance week 4+, eventually, you'll integrate this new information into your understanding and decide how to move forward. Give yourself grace through these stages. Don't make permanent decisions during temporary emotions. Scenario number 3, they re-enter your life. If the 11:11 message is from someone returning to your life, ex, old friend, family member, establish these protocols. Go slow, don't immediately return to previous levels of intimacy. Rebuild gradually with eyes wide open. Watch actions. Words at 11:11 mean nothing if behavior in the following weeks doesn't match. Do they follow through? Do they show up consistently? Or was the message just emotional impulse? Protect your peace. If their re-entry creates chaos, drama, or anxiety, they haven't changed. Don't sacrifice your hard-won peace for their temporary presence. Require accountability. If they hurt you before, reconciliation requires more than "I'm sorry." It requires acknowledgement of specific wrongs, understanding of impact, and demonstrated commitment to different behavior. Scenario number 4, it's a divine appointment. If the message is from your divine assignment, someone God has sent into your life, these are the confirmation signs. Peace in your spirit. Even if you're excited or nervous, there's underlying peace. Alignment with your prayers. They show up right when you've been asking God for this type of person/opportunity. Unusual synchronicities. They reference things you just prayed about, or your stories have impossible overlaps. Growth orientation. They challenge you to be better, not just comfortable. Spiritual alignment. They strengthen your relationship with God, not distract from it. Don't let fear or past disappointment make you miss a divine appointment. But also don't let desperation make you force someone into the divine assignment role when they're just a distraction. The weekly check-in. For the next 4 weeks after tonight's 11:11 message, do a weekly check-in with yourself. Week 1, how did I initially respond? Was it wisdom or emotion? Week 2, have their actions matched their words from the message? Week 3, is this situation bringing peace or chaos to my life? Week 4, what is God showing me about this person/situation now that initial emotions have settled? Document these check-ins. Your answers will reveal the truth about tonight's message. The ultimate test. Here's how you'll know if